Oh wow, look at this. Tough Ring, Ancestral. 8% protection, 20% maximum hit points, and minus 12 dodge. I will totally take a reduction in dodge chance for an almost equal increase in damage reduction and massive increase in hit points. This could be great for my tanking characters. So yeah, this just became my instant priority for what I'm going to do for today. And I'm really low on money, so which means, if I remember correctly, last episode I spent a lot of my money prepping people for, recovering from my previous mistakes, basically. So, let's get a group prepped, probably out of my lobby characters, to get going into the next area. So, I'll say Kerbal, Serene, Fanatic, and Boxer. Is probably the... Is this the exact same group I had trouble with before? If so, we're gonna have some fun. So, bonus to bleed skills. Let's check some of my other characters real quick, which are likely have too many things on them. Bonus speed minus crit. Protection stone, yeah. Let's go ahead and move some of these items back into my combined yeah, give me a second, I'm just gonna redo my inventory a bit. Alright, so let's look through my party items real quick. So Serene Eclipse, as someone who does a lot of ranged attacks, so there's the Bounty Hunter item, pretty much what the thing that they always have on them. Sniper Ring for bonus accuracy. FSN Fanatic has their Plague Doctor item like usual, and Seer Stone for bonus scouting chance. I figure if anyone's gonna be more likely to be inflicted by stuff, I should probably have it be Fanatic, because they have a self-curing ability that kind of nullifies that problem. Ballad Boxer has stuff that reduces offensive abilities but increases defensive or utility abilities, so more protection, more speed, less crit, less damage, makes sense for the healer. And Kerbal has the usual bleed chance modifier, damage modifier, speed modifier, with a increased chance of getting stressed. So we will see how that goes. So we're going after this because I definitely want this badass looking ring. That's probably really cool for my tank characters, and really most characters, really, just for keeping them alive longer. But yeah, 20% max hit points. Put that on a character who already has a lot of hit points, like say, I think Main G has the most perhaps, with 50. That plus 20% would be a big deal, because that would be a instant increase of 10 hit points all the way up to 60. And that's before I get the resources I need to increase their armor even more. So what do I need? Hang on a second. I have to double check mission length. It's short. Okay, good. So I don't need to bring that much resources with me. Definitely some food, and definitely some lights. Do I do shovel and key? Just out of habit, I suppose. And they might have to eat twice, so 2 things of food. Say 6 torches? We'll commit. God, I am just the least rich I've ever been in this entire game at this point. Hopefully I can recover from this over the course of this mission, and we will be in a better situation, because once upon a time I had a bunch of money, and then all of my characters all suffered debilitating conditions and I had to fix everybody.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Well, the good news about this map is I never have to backtrack, because I'm going in a straight line. The bad news is that means there's no decision making to make, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to try to be more decisive about what I open and close. I've been criticized for my inability to manage stress, and part of the problem there is I keep compulsively opening things, and I'm sure everyone can understand that compulsion, just because it's like, it's a thing, it shall be mine. But yeah, at some point, stuff has such a high chance of giving you stress, it's not worth it to constantly open everything. I'm already concerned I might not have enough torches. Oh well. We'll just see how it goes. A little low torchlight stuff near the end of the run shouldn't be such a big deal, because that just means I'll have a higher chance of getting better loot, right? Hello, fight. You guys are in trouble, because my Hellion is scary. He's a scary, scary man. Let's review this person's abilities again. So I can do Mark for Death, and followed by Collect Bounty to do a big damage bonus against somebody. The good thing about Mark for Death is I believe it lasts more than 1 turn, I hope. Which means I can do... because it seems pointless to be like, oh, I tagged him, now I get double damage. But I'm like, well, if I just attacked him twice in a row instead of marking them, that would be the same amount of damage, right? But a higher chance of doing damage overall, because less chance of missing. But if Mark for Death lasts more than 1 turn, then you have the opportunity to... that means you have the opportunity to... what am I trying to say? Attack them over and over again. So everyone has very few hit points right now, so Mark for Death is not going to be worth it, because, let's see, yeah, I can do most of their hit points and damage in one hit. In fact, this guy up front could die in one hit, so let's see if I get lucky there. These two guys, yeah, this guy's a skeleton, so I want to get rid of him anyway, because, I want to do my crazy bleed ability on my Hellion, so I'd like to have the guy that's immune to bleed dead, which he is!
Gone, fiend.
I was conflicted about whether I should do that or if I should pull the guy in the back to the front using my pull ability. Both of them were possible choices. I'm going to damage buff my Hellion so that when she does her scary bleed ability, she'll hopefully get a chance to do a lot of damage. I'll try to stun the person in the back since they're going to be around for a little longer. Here comes the Hellion. Bleed out. High chance of hitting, high chance of killing. Fuck you.
Obliterated.
Hellions are scary. I'm trying to better learn. I'm making a point to try to use the same team multiple times so I can better learn how to make them work in conjunction with each other, because clearly I have had problems in the past of getting everyone to work together properly. So it's handy to keep a group of similar people together over and over, because then you can get used to what their dynamic is and make better decisions. It can be fun to shuffle the party at random at times, just for fun, but the variety can throw me off. There we go. Look how clean that fight went. And these are level 1 characters too, so it's not like I have a distinct advantage here. Level 1 characters doing a beginner level mission. Alright. You're resistant to traps. And it's stuff SARS. Okay. I figure anything that looks like it could poison me, I open with the Plague Doctor, and anything that looks like it could be trapped, I open with my Bounty Hunter for trap and plague resistance. Straightforward. Oh, that's a trap. That's a trap. Can you do it? Disarmed. And we were successful. I don't think we're looking for a fight here. I'm under the impression that if anyone scouts an area, that means that we've fully scouted the area and we're done with it. We don't need to... I don't think surprises happen at that point, but I could be wrong. So maybe a fight could still show up. Either way, we're making fast progress. This might be a short episode. And if that's the case, I apologize, but I'm still sticking to one run per episode, for better or for worse. Sometimes it means less than 20-minute episodes, maybe, and sometimes it means, what the fuck is this nightmare? Plague Doctor, you play with it. This is a great example, by the way, of something that I said I would not touch because it might cause me stress. Ah, nothing happened. Oh well.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
This guy really... I hope that in the final version this guy has more lines of dialogue overall. Ooh, look at these gross monsters. Rend for the... Oh god, a crit. Don't crit my hunter. Yeah, I know. But, oh, actually, this guy is a hunter. I reflexively call him hunter, and I was about to correct myself because I just call rangers and I call them rangers and hunters and stuff, even though they're highwaymen and bounty hunters. But I guess hunter is technically still correct in this case. So I could go for bleed out to do 10 damage to this guy, almost certainly kill him, or I could go for breakthrough to do a lot of damage to multiple people, or I'd go for a yawp to stun 2 people, take them out of the fight. I'm just gonna go for the kill. Killing blow. Oh, it's not a killing blow. Oh no. Maybe someone else will have a fun AoE. So I can go for a stun or blight. These guys are probably resistant to blight though, because they're nasty little gross people. Their stun resistance is low though, so I'm gonna go for that. Oh, they dodged it. Oh no. Well, there goes that plan. That is the thing about this game, is it is, much like XCOM, it has the random number generator element to it, so even when you think you have a good plan, you still have to deal with the fact that literally anything you ever do has a chance to fail, except maybe party buffs, but even those can be rejected if you happen to have a situation where someone is, you can still get screwed over there if someone in your party, how do I put this, is a, you can still fail party buffs if someone's crazy, because at that point the person, please get stunned, there we go, shuffle their party. If someone goes crazy, they might reject a heal, which has happened at least once before. Basically, when people are crazy enough, they could just disregard anything you want them to do. I think there's actually tables that break down their chances of everything, but I'm not looking into the secret stats so far. Alright, so we have Blight and Bleed to cure, so I'm gonna use Battle Medicine on my Bounty Hunter because it'll affect both me and I believe it helps target and self simultaneously, I think was what it says, or do I target myself with it? It says target and self as two separate things, so I assume that means we both get our bleed and blight cured, potentially? Cured? Cured. There we go. Yeah. Both people's conditions are fixed. Unfortunately, the person in the back in trouble. So, oh yeah, and she doesn't have a self-heal, she just has the party heal. I'm gonna go for the party heal because most people have taken damage. Lucky roll of 2. It might have been good to go for a stun, but health maintenance is a good move too, I think. They're going after... Ooh! Oh, they inflicted blight on the character that's already blighted. 6 damage per round for 3 rounds. Okay, that's not cool. I'm going to have to end some of you guys now. Hope you don't mind. Went for the AoE that time. Figured it was the way to go at that point. Although now her damage is really low because she hasn't been buffed by emboldening vapors at all, unfortunately. Just not ideal. This person... No, still no one really has enough hit points to warrant using Mark for Death. It'd be handy if I had someone else in the party who also benefited from Mark of Death, but that's not really a thing right now. So I'm going to go for a stun on the front guy, I think. Please. There we go. Yeah, that messed up their party composition in all sorts of ways. So I might be able to attack soon. Okay, first of all, top priority, let's deal with this guy's blight problem. Cured, success. No heal though, that's fine. At least I'm not taking 6 damage per hit. Now I can go for breakthrough to do like no damage, or I can go for an AoE stun, which has a very good chance of hitting, and it'll probably, yeah, it's guaranteed to, yeah. So 17% chance this will miss, but it will work if I hit him. And with them stunned, that gives us an opportunity to not have any more freaking blights coming in towards us for sure. So I'm gonna go for, do I do an AoE heal or a dazzling light? I'm gonna go for a heal to help out our injured hunter up front. And now I'm gonna go for some chop chop. There we go. Oh, he's still alive. Gosh dang it. I was hoping that would work out for me. Alright, so we bought some time, but apparently not as much as I thought it would be. Apparently they've already had 2 turns since the stun, because I think that's how long it takes to have that situation. So bleed out's still scary, so I think that's my best move at this point. Or they could dodge it. That's cool too. It's within your rights as an American citizen, an American fungus monster. What am I talking about? Let's flashbang some asshole. So my momentum has been broken at this point because I need to make my I'm in an unfortunate spot where my best move is to yeah, these guys have stun resistance, don't they? Go for the back guy. I can actually kill him, right? No, I can't even target him. Fuck it, stun. Maybe. Nope. I've unfortunately lost momentum. I need to buff up my Hellion. I made mistakes. I wasn't buffing... not Witch Doctor. Plague Doctor had jobs to do during this fight, so he wasn't really buffing the melee character, and she hasn't been using Adrenaline Rush to buff herself, so she hasn't been doing... Her ability to do damage has been diminishing significantly over time. And holy shit, they are really wailing on my... It's really... Wow, it's really the Fanatics' turn again. Okay. Once again, don't have time to buff the main person because we're in need of heals again. Nothing's going great for me right now. Oh, come on! I just wanted to fly... I just needed to take that person out of the fight. They're gonna... And we're blighted again. This is actually shockingly damaging. Please kill this guy. Oh. Your wish is my command, apparently. I will feast on your hearts. Does Kerbal have crazy... No, she's just a Hellion. That's not anything to do with... That's not something to do with... Wait, is that demon... Oh, Believe is possessed by demons. Unfortunately, we're fighting demon types right now, so that's a little awkward. I'm gonna go single target heal on our very damaged character. That's not as good as it could have been. Alright, so Bleed Out, thankfully, still does a fair amount of damage, even with all of my debuffs on damage and stuff like that. So that's a good place to be in. I can do another heal. Try to maintain. We're having really interesting party... the turn order is really strange this game, in this particular fight, where certain characters keep getting to move twice, other characters seem to never get a turn. Please kill him. There we go. We're down to 1 target. Now we can play Battlefield Doctor and fix people's blights, potentially, and heal them. Or I could just kill them right now. Not quite. Alright, 1 more turn to try to fix blights and heal people up a bit. So let's do Battlefield Medicine. pretty much everyone's focusing on our very damaged bounty hunter right now. Admittedly, the bounty hunter might be better off in the third slot instead of the second slot. They may not have the defensive capabilities to do well in this, what's essentially the secondary melee slot, so that might be a concern that I have to work through.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Yeah, Serene Eclipse has no abilities that ooh, Grave Robber only. 15% damage. Oh, okay. 15% damage. Wow, okay. So it makes the Grave Robber do more damage and have a better proc chance on all of their debuff skills, but it doubles their food consumption. Huh. Not entirely sure how I feel about that. Do I have anything in my... I have no healing items right now, so I can't deal with the fact that this character is blighted. Just gonna push forward and hope things work out. As they always do not work out. They don't. Let's play with this thing. Oh no, it's covered in sticky goo. Oh, slow reflexes. Shit. Oh no. Minus 1 speed. Not a massive change, but actually no. Speed is actually a low number to begin with, so -1 is actually a fair amount. Well, I might have to get that checked out later.
As the light gains purchase,
our plague doctor's gonna have to take a
spirits are
bath.
lifted.
You think that he'd know how to deal with sticky goo being all over him? Enjoy that innuendo. So we're gonna immediately have a fight. Yay! Can't do much about it, so let's just get started. Not like I can camp or anything. Uh-oh. There's a big guy. So that's a good example of when I would use mark target on somebody. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with that. Mark that target to do all sorts of damage to them in upcoming turns. Battlefield should I do battlefield medicine or emboldening vapors? Ooh, if I do emboldening vapors on my bounty hunter, he'll do even more damage to the mark target. That sounds like fun. Meanwhile, please, for the love of God, heal up my characters, because our hit points are not ideal right now. And we're going to do bleed out as our opening shot to do so much damage, please. Yes, there we go. Not as high as it could have been, but still not a bad place to start. Ah, he resisted the bleed though, which is not good. And we're taking AoE damage, so I'm definitely going to have to do a group heal. More damage! Wow. Yeah, the Hellion... If you're doing a damage race, the Hellion definitely helps. So 10 to 20 damage right now if I hit, which is a high hit chance. And 10% crit. And they dodged. That's frustrating. I do all that setup of like, alright, we'll bleed him twice. I'll do emboldening vapors and mark target. You're gonna do so much damage, and he's like, oh look, you're like guaranteed to hit. This is perfect. Fucker misses. I'm like, god damn it. You had one thing to do, which is hit target. Alright, emboldening vapors on the Hellion, because their damage goes down every turn. As I cut... Oh, at least they're bleeding now. That's good. Punishment? Oh no, a crit on my healer. 5 damage doesn't sound like a lot, but they don't have a lot of hit points. Alright, so... They're down to 4 hit points. At this point, my best thing is probably to do an AoE, so I can hit the person in the back too, for, wow, a fair amount of damage. Not the best hit chance, but I'll go for it. Success.
Size alone does not
wow. Bounty Hunter, you just... It's like, I feel like Boss Monster is sapping Serene Eclipse's luck or something. Like, Serene Eclipse just nothing ever goes the way that I plan with that character. Meanwhile, freaking Boss Monster is just like this impossible crit machine. I know just where you're weakest. Wow, so we stunned that person and brought them to the front. Not a bad spot. Aw, only one. Definitely need to heal Ballot Boxer, improve Ballot Boxer's heal as soon as possible. So we need them to do more damage per turn, hopefully. Emboldening Vapors on Hellion again. So we have 30 damage on him, 15 on the back guy. So everyone's getting nice damage boosts. Unfortunately, it's minus 60% damage because Kerbals use so many bleed attacks now. But that means that they're only at minus 30 instead of minus 60, so it could be worse. Let's ruin some people's days. So I can do 4 to 9. Let's go for it. There we go. Didn't kill either of them, but it's more damage than I would have done attacking individuals. Now I can try to finish one of them off. Let's go for the... I have a higher chance of hitting the Brigand. Success. There you go, Serene. You got to do damage. Congratulations. It's like I bring you here for a reason or something. Alright, I'm going to... It's only a 1-to-1 heal, so it's pointless to use Battlefield Medicine, so I guess just keep buffing. Just make our Hellion more and more comically strong, even though this character will die in one direct hit. So do I go for the party heal, or do I just kill this guy? I guess the question is, do I think that the my party heal is going to be more than his damage? I think it might. Actually, how's it? 9 hit points. I should single target heal our Hellion, because that's not a good amount of hit points at all. There we go. So hopefully they don't do more than 5 damage to my party. Oh, they don't get a turn. Well, that worked out great for me. I do find myself wishing that this game had a Final Fantasy X... What is this thing? Health Stone.
Victory nonetheless.
Plus 10% maximum hit points, minus stress resist. That's a compelling... I mean, stress management's always a concern, but that's interesting. That could be a potentially compelling tanking item to have even more health point multipliers. Like, you take Health Stone and mix it with the Tough Ring we're going to get as a reward for this. Like, that's a lot of extra hit points all of a sudden. We have not gotten hungry yet, and I'm really, like... Can I initiate a hunger phase? Like, I want them to get hungry so I can recover their hit points, is what, at this point. We're using a torch? How are we doing on torch? Uh-oh. So this place is... So, hallway and room traversal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... So I'm about to enter the 6th out of 9, and I'm down to 1 out of like 6 torches. So it is going to get dark before it gets light. This is getting a little scary because I don't have a ton of hit points. So do I open this, or do I take the risk? Bounty Hunter, it's good for us. More money, good. I do need that money. Hopefully I'll find a torch. Or a good chance to heal or something. Oh, cool, not a fight. Every room that's not a fight is good for me right now because I have hit points to preserve at this point. What is that little nightmare? Oh, cool, I can use a key on it. That's exactly what I'm hoping to find. What do we get? We get deeds and food and gold. How are we doing on hit points? 14, 10. I'm gonna say let's eat some food as our bounty hunter and our Hellion. Just everyone gets to eat. We're not gonna get hungry twice before this is over, so I might as well blow some food on some quick healing. Leave 4, because if we get hungry, I'll need to use that 4. But it'd be really absurd if in the next 3 hallways I got hungry twice after not getting hungry for 6 hallways. Is food like? Oh, a trap. Was that visible?
Ancient traps lie in wait.
I wonder if I failed to notice that, or if it was on, or if it was plainly on screen and I messed up. Huh. What do? I'm gonna go for the torch. There goes our last torch. So now, I'm just gonna watch that light source diminish over the course of the dungeon. So do we have a fight on our hands? We don't. We get to scout. Okay. Oh, there's a fight. Alright. Things are darkest before dawn. So that's a skeleton. Do I go for it? Well, I don't need to worry about stress management, because no one has stress right now. And my Plague Doctor is resistant to diseases, which are likely to happen here, so let's go for it, maybe? Can I use medicinal herbs on a corpse? Oh wait, no. Fucking use it on this guy. Hang on a second. Can't I can't, this guy's diseased right now with blight. Why can't I use, I can't use my medicinal herbs on him? Oh well. Can I use the medicinal herbs on this corpse? Ancient remains. His body looks well preserved. Item has no effect. Alright, well, we learned something. You go play with it, corpse monster. Oh no, you're diseased. Blight. Oh, it actually inflicted him. I was expecting him to resist it. Oh well. I'll just use battlefield medicine on the bounty hunter in this fight, and then we'll both have. Oh, bounty hunter lost his blight. He went through the whole damage cycle, unfortunately. Okay, so at this point, do I attack people directly or do I stun them? I have a decent chance of just killing them straight up when I attack them, so I'm going to attack them directly. Hellion tends to target the front guy, so I'll target the second guy. Not a successful kill, but so close. I do find myself wishing that I had my highwayman around for his weak AoE, because that would weaken everybody a bit. So that kind of blow would basically be fatal. So I resisted, but I'm marked. I'm gonna go single target heal, because people need hit points, like so much hit points. And I should probably use battlefield medicine as my plague doctor, since everyone this fight's gonna be over in like a couple turns. So anything I can use to help recover the party is the best move at this point. So I'm gonna use battlefield medicine on bounty hunter. 0 hit points. Okay. Oh, and my blight disappeared before I even got to him, so it didn't even matter. So basically, for those keeping score at home, fuck all just happened. At least I can heal the party a bit. Not as much as I'll take if I take another blight, unfortunately. Breakthrough. There we go. Killed the front guy. Second guy's down to 1 hit point, and I can't even attack, unfortunately, so I just have to just keep buffing people. Buffing people or healing them, and the heal was not effective. What is wrong with the... I'm gonna have to take a look at Bounty Hunter here. Does he have minus healing received? I don't know what's going on here. He does not have a reduction to healing received shown anywhere here. Is it on his character? Minus speed, minus damage. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. He does not have a minus to healing received on his character. But every time I heal him, it does 0 hit points, even though Battlefield Medicine is 1-to-1 heal. I don't know what's going on there. Let's just chop this guy's head off. There we go. I know what's going on there. His fucking abdomen's split open, because fuck spiders.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
A calming crystal. Bonus to stress resist, minus to damage. Could be handy to have around if you wanted to throw something on your character to stop them from getting stressed out. My problem is that you can't put items in your... Wait, maybe you can put items in your inventory. I haven't checked. Oh, that's interesting. You could probably take items from your... Hold up, why? You could probably take items from your inventory. Are we gonna fight? Oh, we're done. So now the question is, do I explore the next room and incur the potential threats that are involved there? Or do I just leave right now? But as far as the... I'll have to check next episode maybe. I think you might be able to open your chest of trinkets and just put stuff in your inventory, like this inventory. And maybe that's how you take stuff with you, because Calming Crystal is not something I would start with on a character, but it might be something I want to put on midway through. But my concern is just whether or not you can take stuff with you without it being on a character. Ooh, a torch. It's convenient. It's like they're immediately rewarding me for moving forward by giving me the one thing I need the most, besides, you know, like the ability to camp. Hunger. Okay, that's exactly what I would hope for too. Everyone gains a little bit of hit points. That was shit. That wasn't much. It's more. Although when they're hungry, they do heal more than they would if they weren't hungry. So last room. We'll see how the fight goes. Oh, fungus monsters. Hey guys, or at least they're surprised. That's a bit of a godsend. So do I go for a... I'm gonna go for a single target heal on our Hellion. I could try to stun somebody, but she has a concerningly low amount of hit points right now for being basically my front tank. And I can't use plague, so I'm gonna go for a stun AoE. Please work this time. Please. There we go, double stun. That's pretty much why that guy's here. And we're gonna go for bleed out to one-shot this guy, maybe? Nope, not quite. Still, making progress, and that bleed is 3 damage for 3 rounds, so that character should die. Yeah, he'll die from the bleed, no matter what. So, at that point, I'm going to... Let's go for the stun on the second guy. Especially since I might make... Oh, did not bring him to the front, unfortunately. But either way, most of the party doesn't get to move this turn, so let's just do a nice, scary AoE. Blammo. So yeah, Hellions are definitely rush damagers. Of like, let's do a bunch of damage as fast as we can at the beginning of this fight, because they can't really they can't exactly wait around. Every attack they do makes them weaker, so that they're bad at long fights. So my stun attempt failed, and the follow-up. So they all have bonus stun resist right now. Yeah. So my stun failed, and now the other two are unstunned. So we just got to kill them before anything bad happens. But at this point, it's the last fight, so I'm good, basically. I don't have to be in a good shape after this fight. I just need to survive the fight itself, which I think we will. Oh no, not crits. Ah, I'm not even concerned about the damage. I just don't want the bonus stress, because it puts a few characters a little too close to being in the territory of like, maybe I'll have to actually like recover this person's stress at some point. Right now we're in the territory where I'd still start a new fight with them though. So 9 to 18 damage. I might finish this person off. I have plus 30, minus 40. Nope. Not successful. Alright. If I'm lucky, I might be able to... She has 11 hit points. I don't need to single target heal anyone, so I'm just going to try to see if I can... I might be able to finish this person off, or I might be able to stun this person. Nope. Not rewarded for my gamble there. If I have any AoE... Oh! And he died from bleed. At least there's that. Just start hacking this guy's limbs off now. Die. No? You're not gonna die? Really appreciate it if you died, like right now. Ow. All that buffing and her attack misses. That just makes me sad. Hack his limbs off. There we go. Well, at least he didn't get a turn. So I can open this chest.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Don't talk to me about overconfidence. Everything's over. We won. It's over. So I can open this, and I don't have a key. The key opens secret compartments, so I won't get bonus loot, but and it might be trapped. We'll see how it goes. Maybe. Yay! Contents are yours. Hey, 2 deeds. That's one of the resources I need more of, so I'm happy to find it. And we're out of here.
Paths and roads bring soldiers and supplies. Let them arrive unharried.
So I get 4 deeds, 2 crests as a reward, 3,000 gold, good, and 5. So we got 5,000 gold overall, which is good because I had nothing. So that'll help me out. And no one took big stress damage, so I didn't incur myself stress costs yet for recovery. Get a scary ring. Wow, 20 crests, 8 Ds, and 4 busts. So this was overall pretty good haul for a short run. And we get experience for our weaker characters. Everyone's making progress towards level 2. Captain Kerbal isn't up. Can't gamble. But hey, bonus scouting in the ruins. I can deal with having one of my 6 chances removed for recovery. Minus 50% disease resistance on Serene Eclipse. Wow. And improved balance. Plus 15% move resist. Okay, so one of these things is not equal to the other one because disease happens way more than move, and that's a way bigger debuff than a buff, but at least debuff can be removed at some point. Emphasis Fanatic, soft, less hit points, tough. This doesn't make any sense, by the way. Alright, so they're soft and tough. Well, 10% max hit points, good for anybody. I'm always happy to see that show up, and I can remove soft. Eventually. In town, we'll only meditate for stress relief. Oh no. See, this is dangerous. One of the worst things that can happen for stress relief is being restricted to 1 role, but that's bad enough. But now I have 2 characters that are enlightened and will only meditate, so I'm gonna have to fix that, or those people will never be able to recover at the same time until I get more slots. But even then, just being restricted is bad.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
So Sosny and Lord Verd recovered stress, and Knackle is now a tippler. He's back to being an alcoholic again. Or was he the first alcoholic? I feel like someone was an alcoholic and I might have fixed it, but I don't remember very well. But he is an alcoholic and will only drink. Ooh, wow. While Mangy was gambling, he won the double-edged pendant. 15% max hit points, but so a minus to resist all, but more hit points. So better for normal combat, bad for not getting afflicted with terrible things that could take your hit points away. Could be handy, but at least you recovered his stress. I won't decline getting a free bonus when I'm trying to reduce stress. Alright, so thanks for watching. I gotta cut this episode short a bit and not do any post-game stuff during this episode because I definitely am short on time today. But we'll look through all my crazy new loot, including the scary ancestral items I have. Wow, I got 2 in 1 run. That's cool. And we'll work on... Do I have any... Wow. For once, everyone in the entire roster has low stress, the most being like 40. So that's good. So I don't think I need stress reduction right now, and we'll figure out what to upgrade and what mission to do next. So thanks for watching, guys, like always, and I'll see you next time.